All right, so if you're in the online business space and you scroll on social media, you've probably seen this guy named Rob the Bank. And Rob the Bank, some people call him, and I've heard him call himself the rich uncle or something like that. Online money is rich uncle. I don't know, something like that. But the point of me bringing up Rob the Bank is that I'm a really huge fan of people who are middlemen, as in they're paradoxes. They connect two conflicting industries together. And what Rob the Bank has done recently, and what I've really enjoyed, and almost what I'm trying to emulate, is he is well respected in the business world. He sold his company for $30 million or something, and now he does the internet stuff, makes great content. That's about all I can say. But what's interesting about his content is he talks a lot about love, he talks a lot about spirituality, he talks a lot about energy. And these are not things that the typical business person would want to watch. But since he has credibility in that area, and then he's interested in another area, he can mesh those two and really, really teach an unsuspecting group of people some information that could really help them. So when I started the channel, and the content I've made videos about has ebbed and flowed between business, fitness, and happiness. Those are the three areas that I have interest in and that I talk about and research and everything. But what I really want to be is this walking paradox, if you will. So I want to be simultaneously a business owner, a successful business owner. I want to be also someone who's happy and successful in their spiritual life, and obviously healthy. That's kind of what sparked the other two, is my health. So I want to be that paradox where I have all three simply because I'm interested in them. But in that process, what I want to be able to do is connect people. So a business guy who thinks grind set, and is neglecting a lot of his life because of that, can see someone who he already respects saying, this made me a lot happier. And hey, maybe this thing you think matters in your business, all the money stuff, maybe that doesn't matter as much as you think. And that could really change a person's life. So let me use an example. This is exactly what happened to me. I was in the grind set entrepreneur space when I was 17. I came across all that stuff, saw people driving Lambos with online businesses, and I thought, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And I really, really desired that, not realizing how difficult it was. And I will have that, just for the record. But I sacrificed every other thing in my life for that for a long time. A year and a half, 2 years. I neglected a lot of people around me, neglected definitely my spirituality. I didn't even know what that meant at the time. And there was a book named Naval, and the book is called The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. If you have not read it, please go read it. But Naval has a really good grasp of what being happy actually means, and the fact that a desire is a chosen unhappiness. That concept to me, that honestly hurt when I read it. And if anyone would have been saying that, I wouldn't have trusted it. But Naval, I think he sold a company for maybe 60 million, I don't know, something like that. He's really successful in the business world, but he has this other side to him that I permit myself to listen to. And although when I was reading the book, it didn't sit with me correctly right away, it was actually very unsettling to read some of these things. But Naval says, anything that hurts to hear has a hint of truth in it. And so reading Naval's book, it really, really hit me wow, I'm doing a lot of things wrong right now, and I do not need to suffer my entire life until I achieve X goal. So for me, Naval really was that middleman, and because he's multiversed and in multiple backgrounds, I believed him, and it changed my life. So what I want to do, and what I like about Rob the Bank, and what I like about Naval, is they're middlemen, they're messengers, and they can be trusted in both spaces. But sometimes it takes a middleman to really break someone through an area where they're really stubborn. And I was really stubborn about the money thing, and I thought, there is no other way. I need to suffer. I need to suffer. Because that's what everybody says. I thought I really needed to suffer. And I was. And I would walk around not happy. For what reason? And it's not that you should not have a desire, but you need to choose the desire very, very wisely. And secondly, understand that desire is simply a game that you're going to play, and you're going to give up some of your happiness for it. But being objective and aware, as opposed to completely consumed by that desire, gives you a lot of peace. And let's say you lose some money or something in the business. It's not a life or death situation, because you're honestly ignorant if you're tying yourself up into a business that much, in my opinion. Anyhow, I'm going to make a video about Rob the Bank. Another video about Rob the Bank. But Rob the Bank, Naval, they're both pivotal middlemen that I've seen where they can connect to unrelated areas of expertise. And I think that's really, really valuable. And maybe if you can do that, maybe you're a fitness guy, but you want to connect math. I don't know. You're a science guy, but you also like music. How do those interplay? You're a music guy, but you also like business. Can you help the music and business people? Because there's so many people just in one space. So many musicians, and there's so many business owners. So what makes you unique is when you add another layer. Hope this was helpful. My name's Liam. Subscribe or comment if this was cool. Peace.